GST Business Models, Masters of Commerce, 4th semester, Mangalore University, Session 10. GST Procedure. In this session, you're going to learn about the GST Act on Services with related to immovable property. Learning objective to discuss about the place of supply provisions on supply of immovable property. Session outcome, the students will be able to know about the provisions on supply of immovable properties with examples. Place of supply for services of immovable property. So what is an immovable property? An immovable property is an immovable object, a property that cannot be moved without destroying or altering it. It is fixed to the earth, such as a piece of land or a house. Immovable property includes premises, property rights, for example, inheritable building right, houses, land and associated goods, and and chattels if they are located on or below or have a fixed address. Taxab- Taxability of services of immovable property. Before GST service tax be, before GST, service tax was applicable on taxable services provided in relation to an immovable property. GST is now applicable in place of service tax. The type of GST to be charged will depend if the supply is intrastate or interstate. This will be ascertained by determining the place of supply of the service. Section 12, Clause 3 of the IGST Act of 2017 tells that suppose if any type of services that is directly in relation to an immovable property and including services provided by the architects or any interior decorators or surveyors or any engineers, other experts or estate agents, or any service of grant of rights to use immovable property, carrying out or coordination of construction work. In such a case, the location at which the immovable property is located for intended to be located. So, suppose if the immovable property is located outside India, then the place of supply shall be the location of the recipient. So, this thing you have to note. Second is lodging accommodation in a hotel, inn, club, campsite, etc. includes houseboat or any other vessel or any type of supply of services which is related to accommodation in any immovable property for organizing any marriage, official, social, cultural, religious or business events. It includes services provided in relation to such function at such property or any services ancillary to the services referred above. So, in all these cases, the location at which the immovable property is located will be the place of supply. Suppose if the immovable property is outside India, then the place of supply shall be the location of the recipient. So, now let us discuss with the examples one by one. Suppose Mr. A of Jaipur has entered into a lease agreement with Mr. B of Jaipur, whereby he leased out his farm in Nagpur to Mr. B. So, in this case, Mr. A of Jaipur has entered into a lease agreement with Mr. B of Jaipur itself, but the farm is located where? In Nagpur. So, the place of supply will be Nagpur. Next example, Mr. A, an employee of ABC Limited, Calcutta, goes to an official tour to Hyderabad and stays in a hotel there booked in the name of his company. So, here Mr. A is an employee of ABC Limited and ABC Limited is a registered person and uh, an employee of ABC Limited is staying in a hotel and the place of supply will be the place of that particular hotel. So the hotel is located in Hyderabad. So Hyderabad will be the place of supply because that is the place where the accommodation service is covered. Next, The contractor, Messrs. ABC of Pune, subcontracted the work of construction of the building at Delhi to Messrs. XYZ of Mumbai to complete the work as per the drawing and design of the architect. So, Messrs. ABC of Pune, they subcontracted the work to Messrs. XYZ of Mumbai itself, but the construction of building is to be done in Delhi as per the drawing and design of architect. So the location of the immovable property is in Delhi. So the place of supply will be in Delhi itself. Next, ABC Limited of Mumbai hires a professional firm of interior decorators of Delhi to design its office in Canada. So the recipient of service is ABC Limited. The provider of service is the professional decorators of Delhi. The location where the building is to be constructed is in Canada. It has to be noted that if the immovable property is located outside India, then the place of supply shall be the location of the recipient. So here the location of the recipient is in Mumbai, that is ABC Limited. So the place of supply will be in Mumbai. Suppose take for example another example, the how will we decide the place of supply of construction services of a road to be constructed from Delhi to Mumbai covering multiple states to be determined. So in this case what will happen? So section 12 clause 3 of the IGST Act of 2017 tells where the immovable property is located in more than one state, the supply of service shall be treated as made in each of the states in proportion to the value for services separately collected or determined in terms of the contract or agreement entered into in this regard or in the absence of such contract or agreement on such other reasonable basis as may be prescribed in this behalf. So therefore the place of supply of construction services on the road from Delhi to Mumbai shall be in each of the states where the service is supplied. Thank you.